Alright fellas, so back at it again. Stupid mount. Anyways, well, last video I posted was like an hour and 13 minutes long or something. I got a lot of stuff done. I got another video coming out now. We're a little farther. I was able to get it in primer. I fixed all the dings and dents, and now it was just about ready to get back in primer again. Everything was blocked out, everything. I had a few little minor things left, and everything, I gotta smooth a little here still, a little there. I gotta finish cutting this, but everything was pretty smoothed out. I got a few more on the tailgate. It was almost ready for another round. Right here and here. This truck is just eating me, dude. It's kicking my ass, and every time I turn around, it just gets me again. So fenders are done. I was maybe a few hours away from sanding the rest of this, cleaning it all up and primering it. It's not gonna happen. So now I got more metal fab. I am not too happy. So anyway, I went and got these from Phil, and they don't even fit. Go. They're not even close, guys. Hold on, let me put you on this mount, because I can't. Here we go. I'm not even sure exactly how these fit, but I'm pretty sure they fit supposed to fit flush, right? Not even close, dude. That side's not bad. I can fix that side. This side, I don't even know where to begin. This whole thing, there's a gap here. I can fix that gap pretty simple. This side fits good all the way up to here. And I just wish I could show you this. This is ridiculous. Look at this, guys. Look at that. I have this all smoothed out. Of course, this big old dent right here on the top was covered with mud. And I had originally skimmed this over because it was a little wavy, but once I started taking it down to the metal because I didn't know what the hell was wrong with this. Look at this. Look at this crap. Look at that. I don't know. I honestly... This is going to take me so many hours. I'm not painting this truck anytime soon. Thank God I didn't paint it. This would have been embarrassing. I mean, I'm a half a mile away over here. God, dude, I don't even know what to say. At least on this side, there's a little gap here I can feel real simple. And I'm having the same problem here. Look at the gap, but it's not as bad. But holy shit, bro. This one here, actually, the gap is very minimal. This one here I can fill with weld or even like round rod. I can probably refab it. This side, is, I almost want to say anything's fixable, but this is bad. Honestly, don't even know what to say. So here, I'm good. This whole top needs to be flattened and pulled out, and this whole corner needs to be pulled down. I don't know what to say. Well, it's late, and this is where I'm at. I don't know what the hell is going on with this thing. And honestly, I'm freaking livid, bro. I'm gonna have to cut all that off because it looks like crap. It's nothing near what I needed it to be. I was trying to get a shape out of that, and it's just, it's not working. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I don't think I'm gonna be turning the camera on tomorrow because I'm probably gonna be really pissed off and really throwing stuff everywhere and just not having one. I already know I'm gonna lose my patience with this because it's completely screwed up bad. I don't understand, dude. I don't understand what that guy did, bro. I don't get it. But I've just about had it with this work. I mean, I have struggled with this truck because everything that he did underneath this, he never fixed it. He just put a whole bunch of Bondo on it. And now that I'm trying to fit things, I'm digging in and finding that, like, what's going on, and I'm tired of it. I've done so much work to this truck and I am over it. I'm pissed off and I'm tired. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. Sorry, it ain't gonna happen. Alright, guys. Happy birthday to me. Big 43 today, fellas. 43. So anyways, yeah, me and Bobby came in here yesterday and we were gonna work on the truck. Having a headlight dilemma with the truck. Not good. I'll explain it in a minute, but basically right now, I decided not to work on the truck yesterday because I was in a very angry mood about everything that happened with it. So basically I'm not going to be painting it probably for a good little bit. So got a lot more fabrication to do. I recorded a video of everything when I first started working on it, and I'm not gonna post it because some of the stuff I said about the guy that originally did this work was not very good, and I don't think it's a good thing to post it. With that being said, I'm pretty sure you know what I have to say about him. I was very close to painting this truck, and I'm very mad that I can't because I gotta fix more. On the good part of it is I'm glad I asked for those headlight bezels, because if I didn't ask Phil for the headlight bezels, I would have painted it, and holy moly, it would have been a disaster. All I can tell you is that the gap for the headlight ring was bad, and it took me a few days to let it blow out before I was able to just forget it and just say, alright, I gotta fix it. But now it pushed me back even further, and it makes me very angry because this guy, whoever did this work, I'm not gonna say his name, but for God's sake, I hope nobody takes their stuff to this dude, because yeah, it made me mad. You know, this guy didn't do anything correct on this truck, and I've had to put a lot of work into it, and you know, I just feel that he did my buddy dirty because he supposedly did all this work and I was just supposed to block it, fine tune it, and paint it. That wasn't the case. there was a lot of work to go. Of course, the fabrications that I did and everything, all the other modifications, but the original work that guy did was poor. My grandma could have done better work than that, and she ain't got no arms. So, what does that tell you, Mr. Hot Rod Guy? So anyways, on the other note, happy birthday to me. So if y'all want to send me gifts, I need all kinds of stuff. An English wheel, you know, I'm just kidding. I don't need nothing, guys. Whatever I need, I'll figure out. But anyways, I got some cool stuff to show you anyways that I scored the other day coming home. I went to go get some new tires on my truck and an alignment. And on the way home, I spotted some stuff that I thought was neat. And I stopped and I got it for a good deal. What it's worth, holy moly, dude. So anyway, other than that, I got to show you what me and Bobby did. We ended up cleaning out the shop. I came in here, I could not stand my garage no more. It was a disaster. Everything was everywhere. I felt like I couldn't work on this truck, and my garage was a thrash mess. I got so much stuff to get done. So anyways, here's what we did. So we hung up the Jägermeister light. All those lights work, but it's too bright. So I unscrewed some of them, but we got old Jägermeister hung up. If you didn't know, now you know. You know. Well, now you know. So that's the thing. In November, we'll find out who wins. I know a lot of you hate Trump, but things were way better with that dude. You know, I'm not saying he's not an idiot, but between the two choices we have, if you gotta pick between two idiots, well, I would pick the better idiot, obviously. Don't matter if you're Democrat or Republican, you choose who's better. And you know what? Trump did better for us. Everything, economy-wise, everything was better for us. And you know what? Guaranteed, I will guarantee it, if he does not get in, there's going to be a World War III. I don't have faith in that Harris or anybody else to not get us out of a world war. I don't believe she can do it. You know, that's just my opinion. You know, I hate politics because all it does is cause arguments, especially in my shop. I've had a few incidents in here where people want to come talk politics, and I almost punched them in the mouth. And doesn't work out. So when you come to my shop, you don't talk politics, I'll punch you in the mouth. Straight up. It pisses me off. But I really don't give a shit what anybody says. You know what I mean? I pick who's better. And I'll tell you that, Harris ain't worth the shit. So, my opinions. But anyway, gives a shit about politics, the car channel, and that's it. So I don't want to talk politics. I don't want to hear politics. I don't want to hear no bullshit. You know what? I'm here to work on my cars. I just had to rant a little bit because I hung my stuff in there, and I already know everybody's going to be talking shit. But whatever. You know what? You hang your crap on your side, I'll hang my crap on my side. So, anyways, since it was my birthday today, my wife bought me a little Blackstone grill. It's not a Blackstone, it's a something smokers. Country Smokers little flat iron grill, and for camping it folds up and stuff. It didn't have a wind block on it, so I made one. I was gonna film it. It only took me about an hour. I cut it out of some metal. I made a cool little swoop design. I'll show you what I did. But my wife and kid were back there playing, and they get all hurt when I have the camera, so I didn't film it because I was. Anyways, this kid goes and parks her bike right in front of the gate where I can't open it. Alright, so check it out, guys. I bought this, I cooked on it this morning, I seasoned it, cooked on it, and then it didn't have the little windscreen, so look what I made. It bolts right onto the original bolts that were already on it. I just made this, stuck it in the metal brake, did a one piece, drilled some holes in it, made a curve on it there, and it's on there. So that's a cool little thing. It's perfect. I'm gonna take this sucker hunting with me. But anyways, I gotta go do an oil change on my truck and add some stuff in the fuel tank and do all that crap. So I'll get back with you guys here in a little bit. Hey. What's up, bezzle? Alright guys, so probably can't hear me because of the generator, but I'm out here hunting. We're up here, what unit is this again? 5B, like Lindrith, backside of Elvado Dam area, kind of a little bit north of Cuba. So cheers. Got my hat my pops left me. It's like a trapper looking hat. Never worn it, never even knew he had it, but my mom gave it to me and I said this is perfect for this trip. Nice and breezy out here, about 65 degrees. Feels fresh. So we got all set up. Been having some issues with my water tank. I keep filling it up and it won't fill. It's almost like it's grabbing an air pocket or something. So what I did this time, to be on the smarter side, is we filled it up as much as we could down in Cuba, and then as we got up this way, I brought a 35-gallon little tank with some water in it. And now that we're parked and leveled out and everything, I'm just letting it transfer itself right in. So it's a 100-gallon tank. Said when we filled it, it said we were at 60. So my float or something's not working right. I need to drop that tank and see what's going on with it, because even the little meter inside, it's only reading like a third. But I bought this little thing, this little scale thing that goes on the end of the hose, and it tells you how many gallons you pumped, and apparently we pumped 60. So this 30 gallons that I brought should fit in there, right? So I'm hoping that it fits. You know, at least we'll have one full tank, and if we run out of water, we'll just run down to Cuba, grab some more with this little water tank. But seems like every year we kind of run short on water. Yeah, so we're good to go. Got new tires on the truck, got an alignment. Good thing we did, because there was some mud coming in and it was pretty bad. I'm already caked. But trailer's up and going. Our spot here that we found is not too far off of the main road. Main road's down there, and that little road takes you out and down, and on the other side of this mountain is Highway 112. But we didn't come too far up. But even as low as we are, we got rubs right here. They're old, but they're all over in here. So we're in out country, boys. Got my bow ready to go, got the side-by-side ready. We usually cruise the roads until we start seeing fresh tracks in the mud and stuff, and then we park it and we hump it up the mountain. Rhino's looking nice, got brand new tires, brand new battery up in that sucker. So if anybody out there has, I think this is an 07 Rhino 660, I know a lot of people put the flatbeds and they do all that stuff to their rhinos or their side-by-sides, but I'm missing the tailgate, guys. When I bought this from the guy, he said the tailgate fell off on a trail somewhere and he wasn't able to find it. So I've always wanted to buy another tailgate, and they're not cheap. So if anybody has one that decided to put a flatbed or doesn't like their tailgate, the original stock one, I'd like to have it. I'll buy it from you, because I need one. And this thing looks like crap. Then me again, I can be a fab guy. I can definitely build one. I just haven't done it. I'm lazy when it comes to shit like that, I guess. I have way too much shit going on. And by the time I finish one thing and go to the next, it's stuff like this that I completely forget about. So every year I get here and say, I need to build a tailgate. Never do it. What the hell? A Sasquatch throwing freaking tennis balls at me. That's funny. I should have brought my Michael Myers mask out here so I could have done the wipe me down. Alright, fellas. Well, here we are. I'm going to be here for a week. So I hope we get something, and I hope you guys are having fun at work. Peace. That whole canyon back there was full of rubs, full of game trails. There's 2 canyons, 2 bowls, full. And it took us 4 days to find it. So we're supposed to leave today. We're gonna stay 1 more day and hit that bowl. And the cool thing is when we were walking back with all those rubs, I found a deer horn, a deer rack, just 1 piece. My buddy found one side of an elk rack, and I found a pair. I'll show them to you guys later. But we've been on the elk every day. Every single day we've been on them. And damn, this feels brutal. This morning in the mud was really bad. But it's been hot. It rained a little bit last night. But we've seen elk every single day except yesterday. And they've all been solo. 1 bull, 1 cow. All of them have been in the evening. And we've been getting them to bugle from Thursday. They bugled Friday, Saturday. They did not bugle, but Saturday night, which was last night, they bugled around midnight for a long time, all over the mountain behind our camp. And they run from where we're camped this way. Sorry guys, I'm out of shape today. I was out of shape yesterday too. Holy shit, that's a video. I don't remember that one. Look at this one. Yeah, that's another hill we gotta walk up. Wow. Wow. Haven't killed an elk or a damn deer in 6 years. And all we've been drawing for is elk every year now. 6 years ago I killed a little 4-point buck. All bow hunting. I don't rifle hunt anymore. But maybe I should so I can actually get something. The last time I hunted was with bow, of course. We've hunted every year. But it was 6 years ago when I got one with my bow. And it was about 8 years ago when I got one with my rifle. Dang, that's a good rub right there. So, anyway, I'll catch up with you guys after this big old hill. Get back to my side-by-side. It's always a mess trying to get this stuff done. And I realized I missed a whole bunch of mud in the back. I'm just trying to rinse off a little bit so all this mud don't cake off and land in my toy hauler. Usually when I get home I clean the hell out of everything anyway, but you know me, perfectionist. Catch you in a minute. Well, fellas, back in the shop. So, I don't really remember where I left off other than I know I had to fix that damn headlight. That totally ruined me. I was pretty much done with this truck. Just getting ready to start wrapping it up to spray it. And that headlight got me. So, I'm really far behind right now. I went hunting. Of course, I didn't get anything. Bow hunting is no joke. 7 years in a row, been skunked. It's not that I'm not good at it. It's that it's too damn hot every year we go. And the elk are there, but we can never get close to them. They're too thick, and they're too thick where they're at, and it's too hard to get to them. We call them out. They don't like to respond some days. Some days they do. You know, the rut never kicks off. It's too hot. So muzzle loader's the season to go. So I think that's what we're gonna do next year is muzzle loader and still take our bows instead. But I don't know. But it's over. I got a little bit of video of things, a couple pictures that'll go in this video. Other than that, spent a whole day cleaning my trailer, getting all that stuff back to where it goes, cleaning the rhino, getting that put back. Still got stuff everywhere. So yeah, my bow case, my grill, a sign I found on the side of the road. Thing was just laying there on its face, so I picked it up. Free sign, thank you. other than that, here we are, guys. But one cool thing is to show you guys a little bit of the video of me while we were out there hiking. I took some pictures and stuff just so I could show you guys. But I know it's a car channel, but check this out. You never find these in pairs. Boom. They're pretty decent horns. They were laying on a hillside, literally like together, just like that. Like somebody laid them there. It was weird. But they're mine now. Out in the middle of nowhere. Way in a canyon, just on a hillside, right by a trail. Like on a game trail. It was odd. But that was pretty neat to find those. Usually you only find them one at a time. Sometimes you gotta search for both of them to find a pair. Of these two are right next to each other. And that's it. So I don't even remember where we left off. All I know is I'm gonna go over this thing again, make sure that I'm happy with everything before I have at it. That's the piece he brought me. So I'm not exactly 100% sure how this even goes, but it's not rocket science. It goes right here, but I'm not sure. Whoa, that's a half a mile away. And with this frame rail, so these probably gotta go. Take those off. Oh, this is gonna be freaking great, dude. I gotta start taking all this apart just to get this thing on. This side I can get. This side, the damn steering box is in the way. Take this panel off to get to it, but there's still can't get to it. Great. Oh man. Just keep on getting it. I'll deal with this later. Guess I'll deal with that later. Oh no. I'm freaking 100% burnt the hell out with this truck. I want it out of my hair, dude. I'm tired of looking at it. I want to work on my stuff. I really want to work on my 40. I want to fix this piece of shit. Alright guys, well, I'm putting a little work here, so let's check it out. This is where I'm at. I got the bucket to fit right. Now I need to shape the top, so I'm kind of at a standstill here. This peak here needs to come out just a little bit more from here all the way across and fade into this, and then it'll kind of come up and then cut back. So yeah, this has been a chore, man. It's been a chore. But we're working on it, so I'm gonna mess with it a little longer and see where I get, and hopefully I can get this thing right. I'll turn on camera here in a little bit. It's just I'm kind of in a mode here trying to figure this out, so I'll hit you guys up here in a minute. Back at it again. We were at it all day yesterday, guys. Yesterday was my first day back in the shop, and I recorded a little bit, but I was kind of in the zone. You know, I'm trying to figure this out. This headlight bezel has been a pain in my butt. It is so bad that there's no way that I'm going to be able to match it to the other side. I'm pretty sure I could do it, but the amount of time that it's going to take me to do it is kicking my ass. So this is what I'm going to do. Let me open the box. Yeah, there's sun right up in here. Oh, it's nice and fresh. So here's what I got. Yesterday, I ended up metal fabbing this thing. I ran, of course, a piece of round rod in here to make the gap so it seals the headlight bezel the correct way. All right. Then I went back and I added another piece here to give it like a more of a peak, and then I filled it in the center with another round rod and weld. And then I flattened it all out the best I could, and then I skimmed it, which the skim coat kind of came out a little shitty, but it's in the rough stage of it. So basically what I decided to do was kind of just give this little thing here, like a waterfall drop with a little peak on it. I might try to round this off, but I don't think it's gonna look like that. This is real shallow, and here's not really thick. Over here, yeah, I guess I can make this a little bit more shallow if I round this edge off, but I don't know if it's going to be the same. But look at the thickness of this side. It's from this body line to there. Let me look. From the body line here to there, we're about, we're pretty far. Body line, I guess it's not too bad. It's a little thicker, which I do gotta add some metal on this one anyway. But it's like stuff like this, I mean, I don't know. It's not gonna be 100% perfect, but it's gonna work. But you can tell the difference on this corner, how wide it is compared to that side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to make this side like that side, but because that side, there's no fixing it. It was so freaking bad, dude. I would have had to cut this whole piece off and either rebuild it or buy another piece, which I'm already lined up here. I don't have time for this crap, dude. I was ready to paint this thing. Stress. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep messing with this today, see what I can get out of it. What I did do here, I don't know if you can tell, but what I did was I took the round rod, I brought it around this corner here, and I brought it to the body line. So this piece here is going to come up and curve and take this peak. And that's kind of what I did to like make it flow better. Now I just got to figure out how I'm going to do this. All of this is filled. It wasn't very much, but I'm gonna have to block this more and then fill it again, and then I can shape it from there. You know, get this body line shaped. But let's see what happens, because from this point, if I can't shape it to look like that one, then I'm gonna have to just do that one to look like this one. So that one, I don't know. The weird thing is I think someone already messed with these. I mean, it's obvious they're pretty screwed up, and there's mud on them. But the face of this is way more shallow than the face of that one. Of course, I had to add a lot of. Well, I didn't add a lot. I added a pretty good size of round rod to it, but let me see here. I don't know. This sucker, the way it fits in there. Like, see this piece here, it's got some gaps on it, but I can add some metal in here, or weld, to bring this out, to fix it a little better. But this face itself here is nearly not as far as that. So what I'm gonna have to do on this side is I'm gonna have to add, of course, that round rod on this peak to give this more of a flatness and taper it off like I did on that side to get that face. But I don't know about this corner here, how wide it is on that side compared to this side. That side I'm gonna have to just work it and round it a little bit more. But this side fits pretty decent. That side was just so bad. It was so bad. Like, I'm telling you guys, it's a big difference, and it's just ate my lunch. This whole truck has beat me. So I'm here. I haven't sanded any of this down, so of course this doesn't fit right now. There's stuff like right here. This big old chunk in here doesn't let it go in. Before I mudded it, it fit perfectly because I gotta shape it. Okay, now why is it not fitting? Well, there we go. There we go. So I cannot hold this thing in the right place there. So of course all around it seems to be okay. It fits pretty decent. It's just this this flatness to it. And the way this comes down from here, comes and drops significantly compared to that one. That one kind of just tapers like longer. But this is just really sagged. That one's not as... It's completely... Wow, you know what? I have a tool. But the headlight bezel fits a hell of a lot better now. Look at that. I mean, that little part there, I can feel that. All the way around, it fits tight and it's gonna work, but the shape itself up here is different. I don't like it. Let's see here. I've been trying not to get all worked up about this thing. And I've just kind of been taking my time and just not even worrying about a time frame at this point anymore. I'm just doing what I need to do and taking my time, and whatever it takes, it takes. I mean, it sucks, but I don't have a choice, guys. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this right on the lip of that, and then I'm gonna push down. Okay. So that's right on the lip of that. That is the contour I need. It's like a mohawk. Alright, let's go to this rock concert. So what I'm seeing here is that's why we're getting that significant dip. On this side, it sits way lower, so this piece here needs to be higher. And this piece here needs to go out further. That's the biggest, that's the difference. I mean, that's nuts. To get that exact same shape is just gonna be a pain in my ass, dude. Now, if I add the round rod to this here, fill it in, this gap gets a lot smaller. Junk. I gotta meet it in the middle. Alright, fellas, so here we are. We've been working on this all morning, and this is where I'm at. What do you think? Looks a lot better. It fits, but it's so much different than the other side. But after I bolted this in completely and bolted this in, I mean, gappage up here, cherry. I can fix the rest of this real easy. Right here, there's a little gap, no big deal. But I made this body line come up and curl up and follow this. So now I got to make sure that this line is consistently straight and clean. So I'm going to have to make a pattern maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna look at it, see what I can do, but I got to get that line just right. That thing has to be clean. Especially from that body line around the lip, it's got to be cherry. I like the way this bezel fits. Now, this was the bad side. This side isn't as bad, but I traced it right where that bezel has a gap. So now I'm going to take some welding wire, because this side doesn't consist of this thick ass round rod that I've been using on the other side. So this one here, I'm going to just buzz in some wire to make this face longer. But I do need to make this face flat like that one. Look at the difference there. I don't even tell. It's not rounded like it used to be. It's actually kind of flats to a peak, and then this has a little peak to it, which I'm gonna round off because this truck is round. But I do need to make this flat first. Take all this mud off of here, and then I'll weld all this in that I need all the way around. And then I'll take from this body line and I'll curl that round rod and weld it all the way in, and go from there. I'm getting closer, guys, but I've been struggling with this thing. Like, this custom work's fun when you have it in mind to already do it, but when you when it just hits you in the face right when you're already in let's clean this up and paint this thing. Yeah, it kind of took away. I was kind of very agitated and I didn't want to fix this thing, but it's here and it ain't going nowhere, and that's gonna be here until I finish it. I don't like the way these headlights look at all. I don't like the way they look now on this side, and I don't like the way they look on that side. That to me just looks odd. Like, I don't know. I think it just needs to be rounded. That little line that's there needs to be rounded. Maybe once it's in primer it'll look better. I mean, when you stand back here and look at it, it don't look too bad, but I don't really care for that peak line that I have here. You know, it's too sharp. I need to round it. Yeah, it needs to kind of round, like taper around. Everything needs to be round, because none of these peaks are sharp. So this one here, it kind of just tapers and stops. Now it's going to come and taper down further, like at an angle, and then it'll round flat. It's watch, just so you know I'm not full of shit. This is the shape I have to that peak right now. It's like a little mohawk almost, right? This is the shape I'm gonna have once I add some metal to it. I'm gonna have to add a piece to this front of this face too. But oh, that lady's dog took off running. About right there. I'll probably add a piece here. And then we have a little bit of a gap up on top, which not too bad. I guess with that I might be able to fill it. I'll start the filler from way back here and I'll shape that, but it's not going to be significant fill at all. It's pretty thin. But on this peak here, where that little tip of the mohawk goes, that sucker right there is going to be filled probably with that big fat round rod. I'm going to just keep going until I figure it out, guys. To keep my camera on, it's a lot to film. It's a lot to, I'm here for hours just tinkering with this thing. So, for me, not worrying about the camera, I'm going to just turn it on every so often and keep giving you guys updates and show you where I'm at. You know, so you can see the process of what I'm doing. And I'll explain a little bit. I mean, we'll see what happens. I'll kick you guys on here once I kind of get this thing down to the metal and start tacking my pieces in to try to get that same shape. And once I see that I'm there, maybe I will start recording a little longer, so you can see me fine-tuning both sides and all that, because it's easier to do that. You know, this in-depth thing takes a lot. Well, fellas, so I got the other side done, and it ended up being harder than the first side. So here's the first side. I don't know if I like it. And here's the second side, which still needs some work. I mudded it, but I gotta shape it. I got it all in and they work. They're clean. It's all metal finished in there. I had to do a lot of welding, that's for damn sure. But I made little patch panels in there, and some of it was a real pain in the butt. And I shaped it in there, got it welded in. Don't know. So I'm actually struggling with this. I'm struggling because there's a peak on that side, and this one I don't really have that peak. So I might have to add a little bit more metal. I don't know. It's this one is ate my lunch, dude. This truck all the way through has beat me to the end. I mean, literally, this truck's beat me to the end. So I don't like this truck anymore. I hate this truck. Yeah, this thing's got a peak there. I'm gonna go grab some lunch and I'm gonna be right back. I am so tired. So I'll see you in a minute. Welcome back, fellas. So we're back in here again. Hunting was a blast. Yeah, we had a good time. So I've been here a couple days. Well, I came in here one day, worked a little bit. I really haven't had too much time to get some stuff done. But now I'm back on track. Still, I got a lot of things going on. And that's why I was trying to get this truck done. And this whole headlight dilemma just screwed me bad. Because I had my hunt coming up. I have my wife and my kid's birthday. And then to top it off, I have a swap meet. And then we get into November, you know. And it's like, I had a plan to get this thing done before September, before the middle of September. And I got screwed. I got screwed. You know, that headlight dilemma just screwed me bad. it really put me back. It really put me in a bad mood. It put me down, and I really, I mean, I still worked on it very hard. I didn't record a lot of it because I was not in a good mood, but I was just, I'm hurt, man. I'm hurt because now I'm stuck. I'm stuck, and it's taking me some time. Sorry about the noise. My cousin Bob was working on the 40 for me. I'm so tired of looking at it, and I want things done, so I have him stripping it down for me, because as soon as I get this damn truck out of my life, I'm gonna freaking work on that car. You know, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this 32 at this point. I don't even give a shit about it. I'm tired of looking at that too. I just want one of my cars done, and you know what? My 40 is the one I want done because I can cruise with my kid. You know, me, my wife, my kid can go. We have air conditioning. I want my 40 done. This 32 can sit there and kiss my ass. I'll fix it later. I'm tired of its problems. You know, everything that's happened to it has been bad luck. Since I got this car, I have had nothing but bad luck with it. That's why I don't drive it. But now, it can kiss my ass and sit there. I don't give a shit. If somebody wants to buy it, it's not gonna be cheap because I got a lot of money in this car. But if you want a 32 Ford original, well, it's not original, but metal body, hot rod, come buy this goddamn thing. Title in my name. Come buy it. I don't even care. I'll sell it. Like I said, don't get mad at the price. You know, I'm probably looking about 40 grand. You know, it's a 32, it ain't a Model A, it's a real 32, it's a real 50 style chop. It needs some work, but a lot of stuff's done on it. You know, to get it back on the road, the way it is won't take much. But, I don't know. At this point, you know, 40 grand for it would have been nice to when it was running and going. I mean, it runs just fine. It just needs some minor work, but I don't know, dude. Who knows? I don't even care. You know, make me an offer. Nah, it's definitely not going for cheap. So, anyways, we're back at it, and here it is, guys. So, I did some metal fab. I got dust all over my camera. I did a lot of metal fab. I got it in here. I don't really care for the look of it much, but it's not gonna look bad. The bezels fit in this thing perfect. You know, there's the metal finish. I did all metal finish. You can see it poking through. All in here. I made a little panel that goes in there. I did skim it, you know, pretty good and block it flat down. You can see it's not too thick there, but I skimmed all in here too, or some of the welds I cleaned up. These things round. They kind of round and then go down. This is the way these are gonna be. I'm not gonna round them anymore. I might round the edge a little bit more, but I'm not sure. I got them as close as possible, and you know, width-wise, they're pretty similar. It was there's some stuff on it that's a little different, you know, than what I expected. But, you know, unless you're like a lizard, you can't look at both of them at the same time. But it's gonna work, guys. I mean, it is what it is. You know, these things were very bad, and I mean, either we got new fenders or we redid something here that would have costed so much more money for Phil, and it would have taken him so much more time. So it would have taken me so much more time to get this back to him, I should say. So this is what ended up with, and this is what we're going to do. This is what we're dealing with. So for right now, let's my goal today is to finish sanding this stuff down, and I need to, I mean, there's a couple more pieces here on the hood. We've already talked about all this a thousand times. Block this out, a few things here. I sanded this out the other day, re-skimmed a piece of it. Almost done blocking this out again. This tailgate and those front fenders are what need the heaviest primer and reblock. Everything else here is ready for pretty much just sealer, to be honest with you. Just to seal it and paint it, but I am going to reprime it because of the extent of the Bondo that I had to do. So I am going to reprime these one more time, and I'm going to reprime them, wet sand them, and then they're going to be ready for the sealer before I paint it. So I'm right there. These two corners are going to get done today. So basically what I'm trying to get at is this bed is going to be done today. I am finishing these. I'm going to fix those stupid notches that look like shit. That wasn't me that cut those out. I'm going to basically get this bed done today. Tailgate, fenders, everything is going to be ready for its primer and its sealer today. I'm going to sand out the rest of this, and we're going to get this cab ready for its primer as well. And then I can finish doing the final prepping on this here in the front after the primer. We're very close to the end, but I do have a lot of work to go. With that being said, I still need to blow this thing apart. I still need to take these off and work on that pan, which I'm going to try to get that done. And then we can take it apart and start doing some paint. So, other than that, guys, you know, there's just little things here and there that need to be primered and sanded. And we'll go from there. What's up, bro? Got a caca? Huh? You got a caca? That's always our joke. Every time we see someone walking back there, where you going, bro? You got a caca? Alright, guys, here we go. Here it is. So, there she is, boys. This is what we've been up to. Bobby has taken the whole fender down and the door. And he's working on this. He's working on this quarter. We're going to take this fender off. He's going to do the fender. Oops, there's a gato ray right there. And then he's going to do this quarter, this fender, and he's going to work his way onto this side. And then we're going to work our way across to the back. Or to the other side, I should say. So, car is really cool, dude. I mean, obviously the car was blue. But I don't know what this color here must have been, a primer maybe, or like a seafoam. I don't know if this car was seafoam and someone painted it blue, because that's the primer. So maybe this car was seafoam and someone painted it blue. I don't know. Ha! Let's look at the board now. Seafoam. I'll be damned. Yeah, this blue was over. I always thought this car, man, this car was freaking brown, dude. Oh, look at that color. Yeah. That seafoam is over that brown. Trying to figure out the original color of this car, bro.
It looks like it was blue.
Well, look in the door jamb.
Right here, look, here's another plate.
Yeah, I need to run the plate numbers, but what's crazy is I honestly think this car was like a sand color, and then somebody painted it like a seafoam, and then someone painted it blue. Because the first color on it,
It says style number 40.
so there should be a paint. See that paint number on the bottom? Paint number 268.
Right here.
Let's look and see his paint code. Paint number 268.
Paint.
Yeah, here, let's look. Paint number 268. Is it 266 or 268?
268.
It's 266. Paint code 266 to refer to multiple colors. Ooh, Laguna Green Pearl. Metallic. This color was available. Let's see here. Diamond Black, Victory Red. Dude, I honestly think it's just Laguna Green Pearl.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because there's like a greenish sea foam looking color on this car. But some of it's like a sand.
Yeah.
But that sand color could have been the primer. Could have been like a
That's what it was.
it's just a, yeah.
See, look right here, look, there's brown, like a brown primer.
Hey, let's look. 266. 1940. John, I don't know how to use that shit. Come on, just give me the damn 39 to 59 Chevrolet paints. 266 Harbor Blue Metallic.
Blue?
I'll be damned. Yep, Harbor Blue Metallic.
Just feel like made a pearl on that fucker, huh?
Yep, so that blue must have been the color, bro. Let's look it up on here for 1940 paints. Wow.
So you're gonna leave like the original color, make it look wicked.
Wow, there it is.
Does it show it?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Kiss 973, Sedina Cortez Show. Remember, $1,000 Kiss Cash is back. Listen, we gave
Like more of that, like.
for the details.
Here it is right here.
Kiss973.com
Oh, shit.
to enter that word win. All presented by
But
IPS.
does that add your touch to it, no?
I'm gonna paint this thing probably dark green.
Oh shit.
Alright guys, so that video. Alright guys, so this video is pretty long. You know, I got a lot of stuff in there. Fill you in with a lot of stuff, show you a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna wrap this one up. And I'm gonna go ahead and finish off what I need to finish off in here. So I've been knocking this out, getting the last of this tailgate. Of course, everything else has been resanded, redone. I got a few little minor spots I need to sand. Of course, the same two pieces on the hood. I need to put these in a different, I guess, what am I in? 80. So I need to go down to at least 220 or so before I primer them. Maybe 180. I don't know. Probably 220, then I'll primer them. Yeah, so I had to do a lot of readjustments on this front clip because that pan. So basically, here we are, guys. I mean, I'm wrapping it up. I'm getting really tired of trying to get this truck done, and there just comes a stopping point. So yeah, I gotta finish blocking these out. It's only a few little things down there. Few little things left. I'm gonna go ahead and block those flat. I'm not gonna be able to do it today, maybe tomorrow, but definitely on my day off. I'll try to work on it, but I got the swap meet coming up this weekend. I need to go drag a car out of my storage unit that I'm going to take. I got to take the 27 down from up there because I'm going to just go ahead and get rid of that. There's just things that are laying around. I'm getting tired of looking at them. So, some stuff's going to start going. I'm going to take a couple of vintage bikes I got. This TV that's been laying around in here, I don't even know what the hell I'm doing with it. I just need to get rid of it. Whatever other random stuff I can take. So, I'm going to be there again with my buddy Vince from Chongo's Customs, my buddy Joe. I don't know if Joe's shop's going yet. Usually, if they do go, they park with us. I haven't talked to Joe or Chris, but we'll see if they decide to go with us this year. We usually get about 5 or 6 spaces. We're always around the same spot. So if you guys are here, the drag strip, Albuquerque, New Mexico, and you hit the drag strip up, just look for me. You know, I got the white toy hauler, and I'll have my Elvis there for sale on my trailer. I don't really want to sell it, but it's the last car on the list because the wagon goes in front of it. And right now at this point, I'd rather have my other cars going. And if I don't ever get to that car, then whatever, I sell it. If I don't sell it and I eventually get to it, then I guess I do. I don't know. So, that's a wrap for this video. A little bit close to an hour and a half. I tried to consolidate it as much as possible, and that was pretty much where I was at. Unless I cut out the hunting trip, which was just something different to add to the channel for once, because all we do is talk about this damn truck. So, we're getting close. We're getting real close, and once I start putting some paint on it, I'll start recording again. So I don't know when this next video is going to be, but within the week, 1 or 2 weeks, I should have this thing starting to get into the paint phase. I would have probably had it done this week, or at least started painting, but I got the swap meet, and that thing only comes around every few months, and I got a lot of stuff I'd like to get gone before the winter time. I need a little bit more money in my hand so I can freaking start putting it into these cars. So, with that being said, this is a wrap for this video, guys, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you guys for liking my videos, subscribing, and being loyal to my channel. I really appreciate it. Tell your friends about me. Try to get my channel growing a little bit more. And I'll also try to post some shorts of stuff here and there. Definitely I'll post a little bit of the swap meet. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.